You know when someone is selling from stage and at the end, the audience gets up and rushes to the back of the room to buy? That's a table rush. My name is Mischa Z, and the Table Rush Talk Show is all about bringing you the tools, strategies, and tactics that you can use to grow your audience and inspire them to buy. Stacy Episode Part Two. The Stacy Episode Part Two. So funny. I met this girl. I sent out the text. Where is it? I sent out the text. This is an update of when I sent out this text. Who are your top 3 women, small business owners / entrepreneurs in your circle that are awesome and that I can interview? They are preferably netting 200 to 300 plus a year in income. And I sent that out, and I got a cool response from this woman I just met, Stacy, and I'm trying to think of the details that I should share. Stacy, if you're listening to this, I love you. What am I allowed to share? I'm allowed to share everything. I want to be cognizant of things. Am I building up tension and emotion with this episode? Gosh, I hope so. So Stacy, back in the day, maybe 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 years ago, interviewed all sorts of cool, powerful thinkers, like Marianne Williamson, for example. And Stacy would put together these expos, and she would bring vendors, and then she would bring in speakers, and then she built a magazine business to help support all this. It all supported and worked together. And this is a very old, what's old is new type of a thing. Still effective way to do business. Probably still a shrinking market, but if you're good at it, fantastic, right? Or how do you bring that to the new? So she had reached back out to me and said, "Hey, let's." She saw my summit and was very much wanting to collaborate on a project, on a summit. And so that's where we are. When I first spoke of her, I was so excited. She'd reached out to me. She wanted to chat. What's going on? She's interviewed all these amazing people. Turns out a lot of the things that she did back in the day weren't necessarily recorded. She has recorded some new interviews, as she's like Ariel Ford is somebody that she did an interview with of late. But holy mackerel, this is a rough go. It feels like, everybody. Bear with me, hang in there. So I was super excited to talk to her and see what she had to say. That's what I said on the previous Stacy episode, and Stacy Episode Part 1. So turns out we chat. She's super excited to collaborate on a summit. She wants to collaborate on a summit. And of course, what am I trying to achieve in this episode? I'm trying to give you an update. I want to try and be of service. How can I tie this back to adding value? How can I tie this back to adding value? This might just be more of a documenting the journey, Mischa documenting the journey. So I've got an opportunity to create a summit. And my big question is, this is my thought process. Do I want to produce the summit for her, or do I want to be on the summit? Do I want to be the summit host? And how is this going to work? Because it's not necessarily my target market. My avatar, my perfect customer. But yeah, this isn't going to be an episode. There's no way this can be an episode. I'll listen to it. I'll listen to it in a month. Because one way it was going to go is we had all sorts of shared revenue streams, all these kinds of things. And I was encouraged to make it cleaner. Yeah, make it cleaner. So I'm going to work on an offer. This is just more of documenting the process. This can't be an episode. I might just stop right here. No, I won't. I'll keep going. I'll keep going. Okay. She has an offer that converts. Well, this is the exciting thing. Let's see. How about if we say this? I see that this might be what I can do for her. She's got an offer that converts, that people like. They like to buy an ad slot in her magazine. And so she's got a market. She's got people that she could interview. Like we could have a great summit, and I could drive a lot of, I could help her build an email list that would be awesome. I could give her multiple streams of revenue. It could be a platform for her to sell her back-end offer to speakers, to participants, registrants, as well as she can sell what do you call it? What's it? Promotion, sponsorships. So she's got a lot of streams of revenue she could do with this thing. And yeah, got involved. I was so excited because I was like, oh my God, I can get all these, I can build my list. We could co-host the thing together and I could build my list. But then it's like, I think the better thing to do is just to produce it for her or introduce the people that can produce it for her, and then she can tackle these revenue streams herself. And then I could bring that model to other people like her. That might be one option, an interesting option. I like it, right? I like it. I like it. I need to work up an offer, the perfect offer for her. Like, what's the cool, perfect offer? Too good to refuse. Huh. I'm going to think about that for a minute. That's where I'm headed with this, though. I mean, I could do things where I could get the leads. I could get all the revenue up to a certain point. I could charge her a flat fee. I'm actually going to be tracking all the revenue, or a good chunk of the revenue. Yeah, there's some cool ways to do this. I'm going to think about that. Dice up the revenue streams. Make it about her. Perhaps I get the leads, a copy of the leads at the end. They'll all be going through me anyway. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm going to have to meditate on this. Yeah. Gonna have to meditate on this. All right. I'm going to stop now. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Table Rush Talk Show. For resources to help you sell your stuff, go to belove.media/resources. That's belove.media/resources. And be sure to subscribe, comment, 5-star, and share. Thank you again for listening.